Working in radio, there are a lot of steps you have to take to get to where you want to be, but with anything, right?
Yes.
So when I started, I was working in promotions. That's the street team. So we set up and break down events. We give tickets away or whatever's going on, play games with the people, talk to them, keep them engaged. We're the face of the station that we're representing because iHeart in Chicago has 6 stations that we represent. So we could literally be anywhere and end up anywhere with any type of music. It's fun, but crazy. So working in promotions, I had a lot of rough days, you should say. So one of them, I was working a double event with this guy. He was my coworker who worked in promotions together, and he wasn't really somebody that you would want to work with actively. So when you saw the schedule for the month, your name and so, you were like, oh no.
Why don't they like me? What did I do? What did I do to them?
What did I do?
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering. But it seemed like we worked together so much, more than any other coworker. It was me and this guy. But anyway, so I was already not feeling it. We were working a double that day, 2 events back to back. So on the way to the first one, we have this Light FM is our Christmas station. Like they turn into Christmas early November. So that's actually coming up. And they play Christmas music for like 3 months straight, whatever. So we're going to a school and we're like, oh, we have to wear this Edison costume. So Edison is the station's like reindeer. And he's kind of like a talent, a personality in his own right for the station because he comes out at Christmas time. Everybody loves him. Oh, let me take a picture with Edison, So this Edison costume, we rotated, of course, through all the promo texts. Yeah, exactly. The face. Right.
Yeah. I imagine this wasn't dry cleaned, this costume.
Very rarely. We had like a can of Lysol. And that was
that's not going to do it. Yeah, that's not even supposed to be on clothes. That's for the bathroom, the couch. That's not right. Yeah, that's not for clothing.
That's what I'm saying. Edison was a big old reindeer, got a big old head. Actually, his head was huge. So it wasn't the first event. He worked it in Edison, the first event, because we were like, we're going to share it because we get an extra fee for putting on Edison. So we were like, yeah, 2 events we'll share. He goes first. I go second. I go in the bathroom to put the costume on. Finally got all of the body on, the hooves and the feet and the body, the big old like pregnant looking fake belly that you got to put on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like Hollywood FX makeup for Edison. What?
Yeah.
I guess there's a big budget for the Edison costume.
It must be. And we have 3 of them that we rotate. So they bought Edison 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, very interesting. But the part that really got me was when I finally go to put on the head, right? So as it's coming down, past my hair, past my eyebrows, I feel sweat.
Oh.
An abnormal amount of sweat. Not my sweat, but the person before me's sweat. And I have to deal with it for 2 whole hours during the event. You're not supposed to talk, luckily, as Edison. You're not supposed to talk. So when he would like check on me throughout the event, he'd be like, oh, Jazz, you good? He'd come up to, so I could see him out the little hole. Like, you good? And I was just, nodding. Yeah, I'm good. But on the inside of that costume, I was losing it.
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
You're just like,
so sick. Like, so sick. It felt so, I've never felt an ickier feeling in my life. Like,
oh my God.
It was bad. It was bad.
And it's just moist and hot. And it's like, and it probably doesn't dry because like, it's not out in the air. It's enclosed. And you're like trying not to breathe too much because it's like, what is this? What even is
right?
This is somebody else's body. It was just in this
just sitting on my face and in my hair. And I was just like, I feel so disgusting. This is not even funny. I'm supposed to be, dancing around with the kids and everything. And I was just like, I'm dying in here and no one knows.
This is the worst Christmas.
Literally, literally the worst Christmas of my life. So yeah, that was bad. I
That's
can't
so
say that I
gross.
would do it again.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. It almost
Mhm.
sounds like a hazing. They know the costume's gonna be gross. Like if you're new, you got it. You got to
Right.
be Edison. Everyone goes through it. We all did it. You got to be
Mhm.
Edison.
Maybe we should start taking 2 separate Edisons when we have 2 events. Because yeah, I can't share Edison anymore. He has ruined that entire experience for me. I am traumatized. So
That's disgusting.
no, thank you. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting isn't even the word.
That's not the word. Grotesque.
Grotesque is the perfect word.
The
Perfect.
perfect word. I can't do it. Once I don't know. I mean, have you ever gone on a plane in the morning and just breathed in and went, what the fuck are people like? What is that? Are people eating shit for breakfast? Like
maybe.
Why? What is it? It's like, why? Do people not bathe? I guess not. Do they?
Yeah.
They don't bathe. They don't use deodorant. They've just walked through a tobacco field, they've eaten all the onions. It's like, what are people doing?
They're raw dogging life at this point.
Yeah.
They're like, my flight's early. I can shower when I get home.
Yeah. I mean, I do that, but I definitely showered the night before or the day before and I deodorate. It's
right.
I don't know. On these morning planes, I don't know, these people, it's like, I don't know. It's got to be a couple weeks and not of just bird bathing, which I think, to bring it back to this, I think is actually what this person did before he got into the costume. He was bird bathing.
That makes it so much worse. I didn't even think about it like that. Oh my God.
I'd also be worried about the rear of the costume and what happened there.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's sweat on the face,
oh no, Justin. No. I'm like getting the ick all over again. Like it just happened yesterday.
I assure you, it was far worse than you thought it was. But I speak in sympathy. I sympathize, and we all sympathize with you for that.
Thank you.
But this is just how I think about it. Like I'm already wearing the costume before I get in the costume, and I have to refuse wearing the costume because I've already been through it. I already know what I'm like, where all the spots are. I'm like, no, I just can't do it. That's it. No. I've already done it, and it will not work. But you are brave for doing it. And that is certainly a rough day in showbiz. And it's showbiz because you were, I'm assuming you did the job. You were dancing around and it was like, this is Christmas, God damn it.
This is freaking Christmas. And I am so disgusted in this little reindeer body, but I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to make the children happy. Yes.
That is why I have this podcast. It's inspiring. You got through it.
Yes. Got through it.